He's just back from his big tour of fast food dumpsters and bus station pay toilets. He was let out of prison on early release, not because of good behavior, but because no one could stand him. Dumber than dirt, but with twice the calories. Back despite popular demand. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the world's worst comedian, Buddy Sludge. Hey everybody. Welcome to the Buddy Sludge Show. First, let me begin by telling you just how pleased I am to be in your beautiful town. Hey, where the hell are we again? Anyway, on with the show. See, me and my old lady were having issues. We haven't had sex in a long time. So I went to her and I asked her, hey, honey, when are we going to do it? So she says, how about a ménage à trois? I said, there you go again. I bring up sex and you change the subject. No, I ain't into managing no trois or any other damn thing. I'm a man, I have my needs, I'm talking about sex. Jeez. Anyway, my back was bothering me a while ago, so I went to see my doctor. He said, is the pain acute? I said, Doc, it really hurts. There ain't nothing cute about it. Then he asked me about my stool specimen, my bowel movement. How was my bowel movement? I said, well, you know, Doc, pretty crappy. Anyway, after he examines me, he tells me it's all in my head. Well, I immediately walked out of his office and I never went back. Any doctor don't know his head from his back ain't getting his grubby little hands on my $10 copay no more. Now I went to this other doctor. He is what you call a holistic doctor, although he looked pretty normal to me. Anyway, he told me to get in a meditation class. It didn't work out so good. Well, the first class, the instructor said, follow your breath within. Huh? I don't know. And then he recommended that I go on a vegetarian diet. That ain't working out so good either. I can't get a vegetarian to stop running long enough to eat him. Talk about eating. Have you heard about Denny's new Triple Slam? You get triple eggs, triple bacon, triple sausage, and if you eat enough of them, triple heart bypasses. I'm talking about dining out. There's this restaurant in town everybody's been raving about. They tell me how great the food is, especially the wings. They tell me how great the wings are, how delicious they are, that they taste just like chicken. So I went to check it out. When I placed my order, the waiter asked me if I would like my order a la carte. I said, of course not. I want it on a plate. Then I ordered a glass of wine. The waiter recommended a dry wine. I said, is that your idea of a joke? Mister, I'll tell you, I've never had any wine that was not wet. Now, talking about wine, a new wine shop opened up in the neighborhood. So I thought I'd go check it out. It was terrible. You know, every bottle of wine in that place was so old, you knew it had to be past the expiration date. And the bottles, they were so hard to open, you had to use this corkscrew thing. They did not have one single bottle of wine in that place with a twist-off top. I'm telling you. But I finally decided to get a cell phone. You know, the string between the two tin cans get a little worn out, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I walked in the store. The guy asked me if I wanted a smartphone. I said, hey, what do I know about smart? So he said, any fool could use them. I said, sir, I'll have you know that I'm not just any fool. Now, it may interest you to know that I'm a big student of history. I was reading up on the Pilgrims recently. You got Priscilla, you got John Alden, and then you got, what's-his-face, Miles Danish, who, to be perfectly honest with you, while I did not care for the man personally, you can't beat his pastries. They're delicious. Got to give credit where credit is due. Now, great historical figure. William Shakespeare once wrote that revenge is a dish best served cold. Well, I don't know. Myself, personally, I like mine warmed up with a nice tossed salad and baked potato on the side. You know what I mean? I know, that's just me, though. Anyway, another great historical figure, Thomas Edison, Why, the man was a genius. Did you know he tried over 1,000 times to make a light bulb that worked? You got to hand it to him. Most of the guys I know would have given up a long time ago and just gone down to the store and bought one. And finally, I'd like to leave you with some little bits of wisdom. Food for thought for your constipation and regurgitation. For example, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around, is it still a tree? There's an old expression that necessity is a mother. A great philosopher once wrote that people who do not remember their past are doomed to forget it. And finally, remember, people, remember, there are no stupid questions. Only the stupid people who ask them.